We are back on Grandpa's farm, and today, I know, we're back on this. You've had like 10 straight videos. I'm sorry, I've been playing a lot of it, but Grandpa planted some bean fields, and I have decided that I want to go ahead and plant some corn. This is a new piece. We didn't put ammonia on it, but this is what we're gonna do for today. Grandpa's finishing up tillage, um, which I did most of, and then we're gonna pretty much, this is easier in first person, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So we're gonna go ahead and put on some corn. Oh, we bought a new tractor. We got rid of the Versatile. This showed up for sale. We paid all our rent and we paid all our fertilizer and everything. So we're back down to pretty much what we were at last year. Um, I just refilled the planter with corn seed. So we're going to go ahead and plant. We get this bin site with it, but we're not going to use it. But I'm going to turn on the planter. Last year, Grandpa didn't let me plant. That's what I want right here. And then we should be hooked up. We should be going. Okay, we are planting. But we decided we want to put some corn on. We did beans already, but we want to kind of plant everything evenly. The home farm's planted, and pretty much we're going to go out, back out. Wow. We're going to go back east and plant all that corn, and then we'll finish west with the beans. Or we'll go, well, it just depends, but we planted the west beans and the home farm. Like I said, we have a lot of travel, so that's pretty much what we do, is travel. But it was nice to pick up another piece here at the home farm. I'm going to put a poll in the comments or a post. I'm going to let you guys name the fields. I think we have 8 fields. Not 8 fields, we have like 6 fields. But pretty much that's it. I'm going to do 2 headland passes. It'll be, I think, easier for the sprayer, but with all the hills, I wish that we had a smaller tractor to plant with, but we need something with horsepower like this. And the Versatile is getting old, so that's why I bought this old STX Mag Steiger. It was very good price. I couldn't say no. And then we bought a new bead head too, so we did some purchasing during this off season. Everything was very good priced, in my opinion. And I'm gonna do this because it'll be easier to do. But yeah, we're gonna do two end rows, and then we'll go down and back. We do have, I don't know if we're gonna do all the spraying. We're probably just gonna spray the corn ground, and then I'll pay someone to do the bean ground. We did buy a semi. We bought quite a bit of stuff, and then we paid all our rent plus this new piece. So that's the benefit of more acres, more money, I guess. I do think that this field is decent size, so hopefully it does good on corn. It was fertilized though. It has nitrogen, so everything should be ready to go pretty much. Hopefully nobody gets mad at me for doing that. I can go ahead on an angle. But yeah, everything's set up, everything's ready to go. Grandpa did some fields, and now I'm gonna do probably the rest. First time planting on this farm. The Kinsey planter does nice. This planter isn't too old, but 24 rows gets quite a bit done. I will say this is one of the better purchases Grandpa has made. I don't want to back in the corners. At least right now I don't. Ooh. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to turn this corner like this. And try to get everything matched up. Forgot to use my ridge marker. It's okay. This planter does have auto steer. But hopefully everything matches up. Try to plant it as perfect as possible. Which I probably should have went that far down, actually. I hope you I had to play that back. I'm leaving it in. That was hilarious. If you guys heard that, I'm not even recording, am I? I am recording. Oh, that was bad. That was embarrassing. Oopsies. That was hilarious. I wasn't even sure I'm a child. Oh, my God. Come on, quit struggling. You can make it up. You have enough horsepower. See, I wish our fields were flatter. I really do. I don't think I have it. I have like 2 flat fields. That's it. The rest are all hills. It's struggling really bad. Well, it's nice that we won't have to side dress this year. Actually, this field will have to side. We'll have to side dress one field, and it'll be this one. Maybe. All depends. So, pretty much got the headlands done. Now we're just going to go down and back. And then we're going to head back east. Put some more corn in. And then... Dang it, I hate when I do that. Lift it too early. Just so I could get that. Alright, perfect. I wish console had real row crop farming. It would be a lot more fun. Or like if the planters that, like if you drilled beads, the beads are drilled. If you plant 30-inch corn, like with this, it plants 30-inch corn, but it's whatever. I ain't complaining that bad, but it would be nice. Actually run rows with sprayers instead of everything being off. It will lift. Okay, now the hard part. Oh, I guess I'll do this. Rotor section shut off. Okay, so everything should be planting. It is planting very high rate. Hopefully we have enough seed for the rest of the fields. If not, I'm going to have to get more. But I think we did everything right. At least the crops go into the ground. We shouldn't have to buy anything else during the off, after harvest. I think we have what we need. The combine's fine. We got a new tractor that's better going down the road. So that shouldn't be all that bad. I don't know what it is. Planting in first person's kind of fun. But everything's working out just fine. I think we might get rid of we're not going to get rid of the Challenger because that does our spring tillage. But 2 tractors on the farm is fine. But I've tried to plant with the Challenger. It struggles uphill. So that's why we use this. I wish it was not as bad, but if we go back to a 16 row, actually this might be, this is a 24 row, pretty sure. But if we go to a 16 row, it might be easier to plant with a smaller tractor. We run an 8 row head, so it doesn't really matter. It all lines up perfectly. But go to a smaller planter wouldn't be too bad. But we should have bought. I don't know, we might get rid of the Challenger and get an older tractor, like an older case tractor, kind of keep the farm one brand, or save up for a Versatile, or lease one. We could lease one for a while. I like to have a Versatile tractor on the farm, but I know that's what Grandpa wants. I know that's what he likes. But this was too good of a deal to turn down, so we bought it. It actually showed up in the used shop, and I was like, I might have to buy it. It didn't have a lot of hours on it, but it had some. Whoa. Straight out. Straight out. I'm pretty sure we will have to do our post-spraying, so that shouldn't be too bad. We have our own sprayer now, but the chemical's going to get delivered to the property. But like I said, I think we're just going to do corn. So as long as that ain't an issue, I'm fine with it. Well, the co-op did spray this field because by the time we picked it up, it was too late to do anything. We already did our anhydrous, and we weren't getting a bar back. So they put 32% on, and we got the corn in. We got the corn going in. I want to get larger tires for this tractor. We don't really need these row crop style tires on them, since we do most of the row crop stuff with the Challenger. I think it would add more weight. So we're gonna look around to see if we can get duals for it, larger duals. And then see how that does. But I do like the tractor. It is way better and faster than the Versatile. I will say that. It's really nice. I will say we did not lose much money on fertilizer and all that, but it is quite expensive. I think this year we're just gonna put down some lime and then see how everything else is. We'll do some soil tests and then pretty much go from that. I'm excited to farm this piece. I am very excited. I think there's one more piece that we'll be able to get, maybe, to rent, because I think we are going to lose a piece. Uh, just because of how prices are and, I don't know, contracts. So we might gain lose a piece and gain a piece. Um, but we don't know that for sure. We might keep it, we might not. If we're keeping it, we're not going to go and try to find another piece. But I know Grandpa said that he wants to buy a field. But there's nothing for sale in the area. But until that happens, we don't know. Got two more passes on this field, and then we'll move back east. We'll move back east, and we'll go start on the school plot. Because I think Grandpa's still doing tillage on the stuff over there. He might be, he might not be. But I shouldn't need seed for a while. Are you kidding me? I didn't mean to click that. I accidentally clicked X. I disconnected the planter. But we are one more pass done. Okay, so this went pretty smoothly. Everything is set. When we go back to plant beans, we shouldn't have to worry too much. We'll just have to adjust some things. The reason we had to stop planting beans is because we're still waiting on, I think, one more box of beans, and then we'll finish them up. So that's kind of why we went to corn, because we have all our corn. But okay, we are done. We're going to head east, and we're going to start on the school farm or whatever, and plant the corn out there. We're going to plant the big field last. And I'm going to go ahead and fold up. And we're going to get going. Up the road, we're going to drive through town. At least somewhat through town. Does this have flashers? No, it doesn't. I guess we'll turn right here. We'll take the gravel road down. It's not really gravel. But where we started harvest is where we'll go after the school farm. So as long as I can get down to the road, should have no problem. It just sucks how far away all this is. Guess it's not really far, but these are our farther fields. I don't know what that is. I don't even know if it's really a school. There's a football field there. Guess you could say it's the church. It is unfolded. Okay, it's on. Alrighty, let's get started on the end row. Let's leave the ridge marker out the whole time at least. Okay, and then that could go out now. Perfect. Everything's working. I don't know why it makes such a thick line. I don't know. Okay, we're planting corn. So this year, those beds will be beans again. All the corn will sit up at the farm. We did get a tractor to kind of run the stuff, but we're going to get a second auger this summer. Hopefully, we'll have the funds for it. Or if we can find something used. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I put sell points everywhere. I can't find out how to really, oops, wrong thing. Whoa. It's okay, we own this pad right here. Shoot. I'll plant right there anyways. I didn't mean to stop. Okay, that is perfect. Go ahead and get the corner. Sorry, we took up some of the road. See, this is one of the... I keep clicking forward. Why are you doing that? Let's see how accurate the ridge marker is. Okay, not too bad. Right in the line. Okay. This field shouldn't take too long. And I did it again. I lifted the planter too early. It's gonna overlap, so I don't really mind if I miss right there. The next video, this will probably be the only planting video I upload. The next one hopefully should be the BTO series. I've took a break from that, but I have been enjoying playing a different map, so that's why you've got a lot of these. And I need to make up for the original Grandpa series that I started with the one episode and that never went back to. I just wanted to find a better map. And I thought this one fit way better, so that's kind of the other reason why. So that should be right about here. No, I'm short. Shit. I'm short. I might not be short. Oh! Just barely. I'll go back and get that. Actually, yeah, if I don't get that, Grandpa will be mad. I wonder if he's done with tillage, because I need him to come pick me up. Very desperately. That's a power line, hey. Dummy. Hey, behave. Okay, now it's just down and back. This is perfect. How long have I been recording? Alright guys, well, I promised I would keep this video long, and it's already long, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you for watching, I appreciate it, and have a good night.